Hi everybody, and welcome to my attempt at this week's BBO weekly free instant tournament. Now, the instant tournaments, they're weekly free, starts every Friday. Same bought hands all week, so you play them as well before I do, and you can see how you get on compared to me. Right. It's 8 boards, they're match points and best hand, which means nobody can have more high card points than you. So off we go. And just to remind you, if you do find these videos useful, please do subscribe to the channel and like the video. Right, we're off with 13 high card points, 5-6-5 in the minors. So 4 of our points are in the singleton ace of spades, which is not so nice, but singleton heart is good. So we'll start with a diamond anyway and see where that takes us. A spade from partner, double from east, which is takeout. Says they do have clubs and hearts, 4 plus clubs and 4 plus hearts. Don't have spades. It's unlikely that we're clubs, and I suspect 2 clubs here. Still only promising 4 diamonds in the robot system. I think it ought to promise 5 diamonds. So I bid 2 diamonds, twice rebiddable diamonds. Is that the sensible thing to do, given that East has shown they have clubs? I think so. I think we can just bid 2 diamonds. We're not overstating our hand. 2 clubs is a 12 to 18 points. Could be a better hand. We don't have a better hand. And clubs is unlikely to be the place to play. So let's bid 2 diamonds. 2 hearts from there. They're gone up to 3 hearts, but partners bid 3 diamonds. That 11 minus high card points, 9 to 12 total points. So they're not completely out of it. We've got a singleton heart. We have 6 diamonds. Partner's got 2 plus. They really ought to have 3 to bid 3 diamonds. So I think we don't have too much defense. I think we can bid 4 diamonds here. And we're going to get to play that. And partner just has that. We don't have a club loser. We don't have a spade loser. We don't have a heart loser. We got loads of winners. It's just the diamonds we have to lose, and we should only lose 2 of them. The only risk here of losing more than the 2 diamonds is that East wins a diamond honor and West can rough clubs. But then East would have to have a singleton diamond honor and West would have to have 3. So I think we'll start with the 9 of diamonds. We don't king and the ace. So we're going to make draw. Looks like we're going to make 12 tricks unless this is roughed. Right. So we know this hand has clubs. This hand has four clubs. So we've got big trumps, but we want to try and make as many tricks as possible. As expected, they throw a heart. I think we need to cash our hearts at this point. Throw a club away. Now we can afford to win this spade with the ace. We can now rough this club and leave the spade and rough high, draw a trump and claim the rest of the tricks. And 170 is worth 92.9%. Well, that's better than I thought it would be. 4 diamonds plus 1. Somebody did bid 5 diamonds. So making that extra over trick by getting an extra club rough, and by them crashing their diamond honors, was worth a lot of match points, worth 25%. So, well, and I didn't even realize I was doing it at that time, but when they won the club, leading the 10 of diamonds, this hand's bound to go up with the king, and the singleton ace crashes. Now you mustn't draw the last trump. You must just set out to rough all the remaining clubs to make the over trick, which is worth a lot at match points, match pointed pairs, compared to obviously at teams. It wouldn't make much, imps, it wouldn't make much difference. But now we come up with an awkward hand. 12 points. They've opened 2 spades. I think I probably said before, if you play a convention like Leaping Michaels, the convention called Leaping Michaels would mean a 4 club bid here would show clubs 5-5 in clubs and spades, and that would be a good bid. I really double. I've got 3 diamonds. I would say I've got, and partners more likely to respond in a major if they can. So I am actually going to double here. That fits the description. And partners bid 5 clubs, which is quite over 4 hearts, which is quite welcome. 5 diamonds would have been less welcome, obviously, but this looks good. There's just one thing to consider is what are the chances of making 6 clubs? Partners bid that freely, and just says 5+ clubs. Oh, well, we haven't got any room to explore. They've made life difficult for us. That's what preempts are meant to do. So I think we will settle for 5 clubs. All right, they're leading hearts. Partner's got 6-card club suit, those 2 spades and that diamond. So we have no hearts. We should just lose 1 spade and 1 diamond, and we might be able to get rid of that diamond loser on the long spade. They raised hearts, so we're not going to get over roughed. We draw trumps, 6-5. It only takes 1 round. Have we got enough entries to our hand to set up the spades? Probably, I think. We can certainly draw 1 round of trumps. Right, so they're 2-1. We will have 2 entries by roughing. I think, because we can always rough high, and if spades are 5-1, we've got 7 spades, they've got 6. If they're 5-1, we can never set up our long spade to throw a diamond away. So I think we need to play on spades now, keeping all these clubs as entries to this hand. And obviously the ace of spades is in the west hand. So I think we can play the 10 of spades. We can, it's the jack. And they play the 2 of diamonds. We can go up with the ace here. We don't need to risk it. We can come to this hand and do it. In doing that, we will draw the last trump. Oh, they already, oh, of course not. They've split 1-1. That was betting we had 11 trumps, not 10. So now I can lead a spade. There's the ace, so the king and 9 are good. We can rough that. And now we can rough a heart back to our hand. And the king of spades. And the 9 of spades. Provide discards there, and then all the clubs are good. So maybe we should have thought it bidded 6, but we would have been hanging partner. Partner doesn't have to have that good a hand. Don't have to have 6 clubs. So that's 92.9% again as well. Lots of people in 5 clubs not making other tricks. Lots of people let them play in 4 hearts. So presumably they just overcalled in spades rather than doubling. Doubling has its risks if partner bids 5 diamonds, but you do have 3 card support there. And if you played Leaping Michaels, you certainly should get to 5 clubs. Okay, on to the next board, 3, where we have 12 high card points, 6 clubs, 7 clubs, and 4 hearts. King of diamonds is of doubtful value, but we're in first position, and although, well, this is a best hand tournament, so we know partner can't have more than 12 points, and we haven't got a lot of spades, so partner could have hearts, but hearts won't play well with this 7 card club suit. So I'm going to open the bidding 3 clubs. If this wasn't a best hand tournament, if partner could have 15 points, I would be opening this 1 club because we might miss a slam. But we know partner, because of this form of the game, best hand tournament, we know partner can't have more than 12 high card points. So it's unlikely that there's game anywhere except possibly clubs. So I'm going to open the bidding 3 clubs. And that gets passed out. And partner's got quite a nice hand, but they don't fit well together. 3 of diamonds, lead, king, queen of spades. They're getting their tricks. It's unlikely that they've not underled their ace, the queen of spades from ace queen. I'd rather this hand was still on lead, so I'm going to duck. They turn up with the ace now, and the 2 of hearts. Right. So I think I'm going to win in my hand, keeping the queen of hearts as an entry to dummy. Because the queen of diamonds, remember, is a winner. The ace and the king went. So I'm planning not to ruff my last heart in dummy, but throw it on the queen of diamonds once I've drawn trumps. So to draw trumps, we've got 7 and 1 is 8. So they got 5. The jack appears and the 9 appears. Well, that's very convenient because now queen 10, 8, 7, 6, 5. The king is out, but apart from that, they're high. So that's surprising that they did that, but we'll come to hand with a diamond ruff. Seems safest. And then we'll play this, king, 4 of spades, 10, ace. We can trump, draw a trump. They're all gone. We started with 8. As I said, we started with 8. They had 5. They split 3-2. Now we can cross to the queen of hearts that we preserved. And now we can leave the queen of diamonds, throw a heart away. And 2 trumps and the king of hearts are good for 10 tricks. Oh, only 89% this time. Other tables, somebody played in 3 no trumps, but mostly people went down who played in no trumps. The other person is in 3 clubs. No, they started with clubs and bid slowly. And people got to no trumps. I say, if it wasn't a best hand tournament, I would have opened a club, because if partner could have a decent hand, then game might be on. Anyway, we move on to board 4. East has opened 1 club. We've got 13 points again. And again, we got 7 clubs. Well, what can we do? The answer is nothing. Well, obviously, they've probably only got 3 clubs. They're playing better minor. So we have to pass here. On spade, unsurprisingly, partner passes and East bids one no trump. So East doesn't have spade support. Can't have more than three of them. So they have a weak no trump hand. The partner's going to have quite a few spades. I mean, the West could have 6 or 7 to bid and still bid one spade. And there could be 3 here. One, so partner might only have 2, but it's much more likely partner has 4 or 5, and West has 4 or 5, and East has 2. That's the likely distribution. And hopefully the robot here plays 2 clubs as natural. Yeah. So that's what I'm going to bid, because a 7-card suit, what was it all saying, what should you call the 7-card suit? Trumps. So 2 diamonds, 4 plus spade, 4. This one's now bid 2 hearts. So they got 4 hearts, and 4 to 5 clubs. So now they've shown supposedly a genuine club suit. Really? I'm a bit dubious, but should I bid 3 clubs and expect to get doubled? Diamonds has been bid over me, but hearts is bid on my right. I'm likely to lose 2 hearts, 2 diamonds, a heart, and a spade. So probably going down. Are they going to make 2 hearts, or are they going to go to somewhere else? 3 clubs from me would show what? 5 plus club just says exactly the same, even though I've supposedly heard about 4 clubs from there. Will they bid on if I bid 3 clubs? Will they go to 3 hearts, for example? I'm not at all certain about beating 2 hearts, even though they have a misfit. If they've got a fit, they're going on to 3, then they'll go on to 3 hearts, and I've got a better chance of defeating that. I'm going to try 3 clubs. And they're going to let me play there. And they've led the heart, and that looks like a singleton, doesn't it? Partner has 1 club. If this hand has 4, this hand has 1. We've got spade loser. And we're a bit short of entries to dummy. Diamonds was bid in this hand, so we may get a diamond switch. Does it look like what were they going to play in? Nobody has a very good fit. There's the ace. I might throw up into switch. No, I'm going to play that. See if it gets trumped. No, that's interesting, because now if we had an entry to dummy, we know that this hand has the jack of hearts. So do we want to? We've got 7, that's 1, that's 8. We play a low club to the jack. We're pretty sure the queen's winning here. But if this hand follows suit, then our clubs will be good from the top, because this hand will only have 4 clubs, and the ace king 10 will get rid of their 3 remaining trumps. So that's a possibility. And I think that 4 of clubs. We don't want this hand to lead through us twice, while this hand only got 1 trump at most. So how do I want to try and set up a spade? May have no trumps at all, this hand left. If I lead a spade, king, the likelihood is that this hand will win, because all they had is so far is the queen of clubs, and the queen jack of the queen of hearts. Why have they played the queen? Where's the jack gone? Anyway, so it looks like they may have four hearts and they may have three. And the jack here, because this hand would normally have played the jack rather than the queen if they had queen jack. So, that seems like quite like, so they've got to have the ace of spades, and it's very likely that they've got the ace of diamonds as well. So I think I'm going to start by, oh, they got the ace of spades. Who did all the bit? I thought, oh, I suppose West the bidding, but oh well, ace of diamonds, that's good. Seven of diamonds, eight, queen, king. Right. Looks like we're going one down. I think this is the safest way to play trumps. Here comes the jack of hearts. They're not following. I don't think they've got any clubs left. We're off with the seven. Oh! So it lied when they said they had four clubs. There we go. Jack of diamonds. Oh, and there should be a new thing I can claim now, even though I haven't won the trick. So BBO's improved its claim procedure. The 200 is only 32%. 100 would have been a lot better. Let's have a look, see. Minus 100. We're on board. Sorry. Here we go. Minus 100 would have been 64%. So I did believe the robot's bidding when they said they had four clubs. Why on earth they didn't just rebid no trumps, I don't know. But obviously I can get out for less. I can just lose. I don't think double dummy will say that I can actually make it at all. No, I'm always going to be down, but only if they manage to find a diamond switch at the right point. So I could certainly should have got out for one down. Anyway, we're still in first place. We've gone a week two from East, and we have again 13 points. Stop in diamonds, only a Doubleton club. I think this is a hand where we need to pass. We don't really have a bid we can make. Well, I thought that might happen. Partner, even though partner is short in diamonds, East has 6 diamonds, we have 4. So partner's very short in diamonds, but they couldn't find a bid or a double. I think partners. There's an argument for leading a trump because West may not have trumps. Could be that partner couldn't take action because they got the other 3 diamonds and that West is voiding diamonds. Let's start with the King of Hearts. King 9. So partner's got a singleton diamond or possibly none, but they do look to have the ace of hearts. Is it worth? No, I think we should try and cash our 3 heart tricks. There may not be 3 heart tricks. There's only one. Partner did have some hearts, but didn't bid. We can play this. The robot thinking of finessing the 9. No, there's partner's 1 diamond. They're playing the 9 and they're going to play low, presumably. No, they're going to overtake. So we've seen the king and the 9 and the queen go, and we've got the ace. So there is the jack and the 10, which would draw these 2 trumps. What are they likely to do? But they've already ruffed once in hearts. And if we play another round of hearts, they ruff. If they draw the trumps, they won't be able to ruff anymore. And so when we get in, we will be able to cash things. So I think I'm going to win the ace of diamonds, lead the queen of hearts, and then draw my two trumps. Ten of clubs, I'm going to play the king. Hope partner's got the queen, but no. So didn't cost to put the 10 on, because they were just to run the queen if I hadn't, and the 13th club even is good. So they're going to make their aces. Partner threw the heart away. Otherwise, we could have made a heart trick, but they're going to make their two spade tricks. 110. 75% for holding them to 2+1. Three hearts going off would be better. Presumably those people made an unsound double. Yeah, we double two diamonds. Partner doesn't respond in clubs, they respond in hearts. Otherwise, just restricting them to one over trick is the way. We have dropped to second place, so one of those people who doubled has overtaken us. And we have a 14-point hand, lots of 8, 9s, and 10s, so it's better than 14 points. But the singleton spade, if I were just playing in a tournament with robots, I would game them by opening one no trump, even with that low singleton. But the robots don't do that, so they open to minor. I think I'll open a diamond, a heart, spade. Two spades is probably a good raise in heart. No, just three. Doesn't say anything. What does three spades say? It's a splinter. 19 to 22 total points. Well, I suppose I don't have 19 to 22 total points. This says 16 to 19 total points. That's, well, I've got to be worth 3 hearts at least. This is a fantastic hand in support of hearts. The partner's bid 5 hearts over 4 spades. Well, we're not vulnerable and they're vulnerable. So if they were making 4 spades, we can be a lot down and still be okay. But we have some chances of making 5 hearts. Essentially, we need the club finesse right. And it is. So they're going to make their ace of diamonds, I expect. We've got 9 trumps, so they've got 4. They might be 4-0, which would be the bad news. They're not. And a 2-2. They're probably going to take their ace of diamonds, but no, nothing we can do to throw the diamond away, so we'll try the 3. And the jack. There's their ace. And now we're fine. The 3 clubs are all good. They haven't got any more trumps. So I can ruff those 2 diamonds and dummy, or I can ruff that spade in our hand, or both. So we will make 11 tricks. 67%, lots of people did the same. And nobody did better. People who let them play in 4 spades were worse off. That's probably only bid 2 hearts, 1 spade. The club, a heart, 1 no trump. Yeah, 4 hearts, 4 spades, double. Yeah. So I think I described my hand reasonably well and got the robot to make a good bid. We're getting 13 high card points every hand today. And this is a fairly simple one. Intermediates are quite nice, but we haven't got many high cards in our long suits. We've got half our points are in our short suits, which is not so good. We like points in our long suits. But we can open a spade. 2 spades from partner. Well, this is a fairly weak hand. So, so how good are we for, should we think, could there be a game on here? Partner's 2 spades might only be 3 spades, 7 to 10 total points. We do have this singleton. They got some points in hearts or a shortage in hearts to take care of our losers. We might be there. Yeah, it's probably worth a 3 heart bid at teams to see if partner can take care of your heart losers, a long suit trial bid. But you've got trump losers as well, so a pass is right here. West passes, so we're playing in 2 spades. And so partner's got a reasonable hand. They're leading trumps. We're not going to get to rough hearts in dummy, but we might be able to do something with the diamonds. We want to keep our entries flexible. Let's see if the 10 of spades will win. That likely to be from the jack. Is this the best chance to win with the 10 of spades, or would we be better winning with the ace of spades now and hoping the 10 of spades is an entry on the 3rd round? Also, I think so. I think I'm going to win the ace of spades. They may not. Now, I win the ace rather than the queen because that leaves in West's mind, if the robot had a mind, to the East might have the king of spades. And I'm going to take the diamond finesse straight away. I've still got an entry to play on hearts as well. But if the diamond finesse loses, the jack of diamonds would be an entry to dummy. It didn't lose, but that's better. Now, that could well have been a singleton trump. The robot quite likes leading them. But have I got another entry to dummy? Will the 10 of spades turn out to be an entry to dummy? Let's see. And the answer is no. And in fact, at this point, we need to lead the 10 of spades in order to pick up the jack. So we've got 3 tricks. We'll make 3 more spade tricks is 6. The ace of diamonds is 7. And we hope to make another heart or a diamond trick for our 8 tricks. But trump's breaking 4-0. They're not going to cover. We can cash the ace of diamonds because we're pretty sure this hand's got the king of diamonds. Or we could play our heart finesse now. We could while we got the entry, we can see if we can set up a heart trick. It's a bit slow. We'd rather they played hearts, but they'll play clubs. So I think we've got to play hearts and run this. Queen wins. The ace of hearts, well, we'll let that win. And they can ruff a heart, but if they do, our king of hearts is going to come up as a winner, except that they're going to make their club trick and they're going to make a diamond trick. Yeah. So will we? I don't think we're going to tempt them to throw anything away. Unless this hand had king doubleton of diamonds. No, still worth 78%, but I feel I could have done better. If instead of playing that heart, I'd played a diamond, we might have made another over trick. Only one person made 140. Quite a few people made 110, and plenty of people went down. So still enough to keep us in first place going into the last board. It's a while since we've been in that position. So one heart from west, one spade from partner, two hearts from east. And we've only got 12 points this time, which means that everybody else is in much the same. This hand opened the bidding, but they can't have more than 12. We'll give them 12, shall we? Partner overcalled, which is 8 to something, with 5 spades. This hand bid 2 hearts, which is 6 to 10 total points. So 12, 12, 24. That leaves 16 between these two. Sort of 8 and 8, 9 and 7, something like that. But the hands are pretty evenly divided. We've got an 8-card spade fit. The only question is, would we be better playing in no trumps? If partner's got ace, king to 5 spades and something, and they lead hearts, then we make 2 hearts, but they may not lead hearts. The robot likes leading short suits. So I'm at the moment just going to compete to 2 spades. My partner goes to 3 spades, right? So I'm going to pass. And partner has the singleton heart. We've got this 4-4 diamond fit. And we've got probably 2 club losers. So, and a spade loser, 2 club losers, at least 1 diamond loser, and a spade loser. I'm going to do something that might seem slightly foolish, but we're not going to avoid these club losers. So my only chance to take the heart finesse is right now. It's probably going to lose, but if it wins, I get to discard a club on the ace of hearts. But if it loses, I can still discard a club on the ace of hearts if I can get to my hand in time. The danger of playing the queen is that they then immediately switch to clubs and set up 2 club tricks. Well, if I can get away for 1 diamond and 1 spade, no hearts and 2 clubs, that makes it. I think I've got to go up with the ace. Playing the queen, if the robot switches to clubs, I'm definitely going to go down. Because I've lost a heart and I will lose my 2 clubs. So 7, that probably was encouraging. So how am I going to play the spades? I could lead the queen and take a finesse, but that's not good, because then they've still got, even if the king is here, they've still got the 10 to make a trick. But if the 10 were doubleton, and we've got 8 spades, so they've got 5. If they split 4-1, you really want to lead a low spade from table first. And the singleton king from this hand would turn out well. A singleton 10 from anywhere would turn out well. But we're in this hand. We can't really afford to use any of the entries. We can't afford to play on diamonds now. It's too likely they'll get a rough. And playing a low spade doesn't do us any good. The best way to play this for 1 loser would be a low spade from dummy towards the queen jack. And then we would be all right for the singleton king. But, well, we're going to lose to the king. We better hope that they're 3-2. No, didn't cover. The robot's getting better at this in not covering when it sees the second honor. but they should cover with a doubleton. So I think they've got king to 4 or king to 3. So I'm going to lead the jack. They do cover, and this hand did have doubleton 10, and this hand had 3. So that was the chance I played, the extra chance I played for by playing that. And do I need to ruff anything in the south hand? No. So I can draw the last trump. So I've avoided a spade loser. So now I can actually afford a diamond loser with the 2 trumps. So what clues were from the bidding? West opened the bidding. So West is most likely to have the ace of diamonds. They had 3 spades, and they've already shown 5 hearts. This promised six hearts. They promised 6 hearts. They've turned up with 3 spades. That's 9. And they never played a club, which they might have done with a singleton. The robot quite likes leaving singletons. So I think that it's quite likely if they've got the ace of diamonds, it's doubleton. So I'm in dummy, sadly, and no entry to my hand. So I'm going to play for East to have the jack of diamonds. No. 2 of clubs. Well, I'll play low just to see if I can get them to do something else. 8 of hearts. Okay, 9 of hearts. Hearts. And 3 of diamonds, 6 of diamonds. Ace, so probably ace jack doubleton. King of hearts, I can trump. Queen of diamonds. 8 of diamonds. 5 of clubs. They're not going to have made a mistake. 140, 53%. Is that enough to stay in front? About to find out. Yes, 72.77 is quite a way in front. What did we have to do? Can we see the other results at this table yet? No. Give it a minute or two. But clearly, if I'd still had an entry to my hand, I could have played diamonds towards the queen, and then I would have played for them. The jack would have appeared, or the ace would have appeared. So yeah, it's that was always going to be the crucial thing. Once we played spades the way we did, not going to let us. Oh, there we go. So some people bid 4 spades and made it. Some people bid 4 spades and went down. And 3 no trumps made. So bidding no trumps. So we've got, partner's got 11 points opposite our 12, or 23 points. Shouldn't be enough for 3 no trumps. The spades turn out luckily. So I hope you found that useful. Please do subscribe to the channel and like the video. Tell other people about it. Share it with friends. And we'll see you next week. Thanks for watching.